arrived at court in silk and winter lace, and found their whole orchestra assembled in the place. But something had been altered in the layout of the hall. There were cables running everywhere and amp stacks wall to wall. The first violin was missing, in its place a domra screamed. The conductor raised his baton with a dangerous look in his eye, and the gusli player nodded and said, "Let the ancestors cry." The wooden spoon struck up the beat at twice the written speed, and the bayan bellowed through the fuzz like something ancient free. Barynya, Barynya, Barynya's on fire, every string and every reed connected to the wire. Dance until the floorboards crack, dance until they split. The folk song met the power chord and neither one will quit. Barynya, Barynya, she's burning up the hall. When the whole distorted orchestra plays, everybody falls. Rang like thunder through a 100-watt machine. The sweetest sound in Russia turned the color of the mean. The zaleka through the wah pedal sounded like a hawk who'd swallowed half a thunderstorm and couldn't stop to talk. The treshchatka through tremolo was something genuinely new, like 1,000 tiny windows shattering with morning dew. The balagaika took the solo with 3 fingers and a rage and shattered every expectation written on the page. The Barynya was dancing, shoes already worn to thread. 3 village boys had tried to keep the pace, and one was dead. Barynya, Barynya, Barynya's on fire, every string and every reed connected to the wire. Dance until the floorboards crack, dance until they split. The folk song met the power chord and neither one will quit. Barynya, Barynya, she's burning up the hall. When the whole distorted orchestra plays, everybody falls. And the ancient doesn't break. It only gets more honest than the copies in its wake. The village square is different from the stadium stage, but the same blood moves the same beat at the same ancestral age. Every grandmother who dances felt the same thing in the bone, that no amount of voltage makes the melody less home. The tempo keeps on climbing as tradition always said, faster, 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 till the living envy the dead. By the final verse the tempo has exceeded all good sense. The bayan player's fingers are a blur of recompense. The gusli strings are smoking and the zaleka has transcended every musical convention. It was carefully intended. The conductor's arm is windmilling at mechanical speed. The treshchatka sounds like rainfall on an iron factory roof, and the whole distorted orchestra is absolutely proof that the oldest songs contain within their structure and their soul enough explosive energy to blow a 10-foot hole. Barynya, Barynya, Barynya's on fire, every string and every reed connected to the wire. Dance until the floorboards crack, dance until they split. The folk song met the power chord and neither one will quit. Barynya, Barynya, she's burning up the hall. When the